Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Lucy Dreaming. We're in the beach dream and we're trying to figure out what it is we need to do to get across the water to visit the king or whoever it is.
I can see an island in the distance with a massive sandcastle on it.
Yeah, the place of the sandcastle. I'm guessing the fact the duck gets in the water means we have to do something with the duck.
I wonder what I can find to motivate him to move.
Oh, we need to find something to motivate him to move. So before it was the bread, right? So actually I'm thinking, is there any bread anywhere? Or do we maybe have to go back to the other dream?
Like the gulls guarding a load of old chip wrappers and sauce pots.
No, there's no bread in here. I don't suppose... No, there's no sorts of bread here. Alright, well... Let's see if we can go back to the other dream. See if there was any bread left. It's possible, right? So we want to use the baking book.
There we go.
Now let's go back to sleep. I'm trying to think if there was any bread laying around.
It's still raining.
There is some bread here.
It looks like the smell of the bread was too much for our web-footed friend.
Okay, can we like...
It's all broken and wet.
Oh, it's all broken and wet. Is there any dry bread? Soggy bread?
They're too wet to handle. I'll come back again later if it stops raining.
Oh, if it stops raining. How do we stop it raining? Does the rain have something to do with the water in the glass? Was that also a thing that we didn't know about? I suppose it could well be. Because there is water in the glass now. Let's give it a go. Okay, let's see if that affects anything.
It stopped raining finally.
Oh, it does!
At least all the bread will have dried out.
I had no idea that was a thing. So now there's some normal bread.
I'll just take one.
Okay. So now we've got a tea cake. I don't suppose there's any other bread we can get from here. Flour. Just bread. And then some bricks. Alright, well. That changes things a bit, I suppose. Let's go back to the seaside dream, or the beach dream then. We'll put the brochure thing back into the box.
In you go, crabbies.
Crabbies. Come on then, let's go.
Looks like the tide's out.
Oh, okay. Of course. We have to refill the glass first. Who knew this glass was going to be so important to the game? I didn't. Right, let's fill this back up with water from here. Fine, and then we'll go back into the bed. Right. Now let's see if we can give this guy the bread.
It won't last a second if I just give it straight to him.
Ah, okay, can we...
Okay, let's go catch something that likes bread.
Yeah, okay. So if we use this, it's going to chase it, right?
Okay, I'm sure this is safe.
Yeah, fine. It's going to chase... I feel kind of mean doing this. It's quite funny, though. Alright, we made it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have reached your destination.
Okay, what is
Free
this?
return trips. Visitors leaving the seaside from this island will arrive here when returning. That's good to know.
What?
Free return trips. Visitors leaving the seaside from this island will arrive here when returning.
Oh, so is that saying that if we leave the dream we come back here? Maybe?
I'm guessing there must be a massive bucket and spade around here somewhere.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Alright, there's a way in, so let's go in. Oh, there's a crab in here. Plastic bottle.
This place is full of plastic.
Yeah, it is. Discarded chip wrappings.
There are chip wrappings everywhere.
I can't help myself.
Can we take any of
They're
these?
all empty.
Okay, there's a grabber.
What's this?
Ah, an ancient and revered artifact. The mighty claw of Ina. It represents humankind's desire to harness the fortitude and vigor of the mighty crab. To be fair, they didn't do a bad job, but the springs are beginning to go a bit.
Can we get that?
I think not, little cockle.
Okay, not...
What's this for?
Beachcombing.
Hey! Lovely. Plastic pen.
It's a marker pen.
I use it to touch up my moustache.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool moustache he's got. It's
A
an arm.
dismembered mannequin arm.
Another attempt to mimic the slender jointed limbs of us crustaceans. I used to use it as a carapace scratcher, but the fingers kept coming off. There are only 2 left, so it's useless to me now.
Oh, can we have it then?
Mind if I take this?
Not at all. It's pretty useless to me. The fingers keep coming off.
Alright, I'm not sure what we're going to use that for, but...
Oh yeah, so they do. I
Ugh.
suppose it's easier to carry around than a whole arm anyway.
Okay, so we've got a fake finger.
It's the same shape as a regular ballpoint pen, just made of gold. It says Blancety Blanc 1984 on the side.
Nice. So there's some buoys, a vase.
Vases never have anything interesting in them.
Well. It's funny you should say that. Anyway, let's talk to the crab.
That is one enormous crustacean.
Oh, woe is me.
Is it?
It certainly is, young limpet. For I have upon my claw a ring of pure shame.
Oh,
It looks like a pure rubber band to me.
yeah.
What is a mere rubber band to you is a badge of humiliation for a glorious creature like myself. A crustacean's claws are a symbol of his potency, his strength, his virility, his, nippability.
Ability.
I have been emasculated, crippled in my prime.
Poor crab.
It's why I have hidden myself away in my dazzling palace. The drapes are pure bladderwrack. But where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. I am Sergeant Crabulous.
Sergeant
Before
Crabulous.
my claw was bested, I commanded the respect of all the other crabs in the area.
Right.
And some of the prawns. But I will rise again. If I can get this blasted rubber band
Right,
off.
so we're going to have to help him get that off. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, little scallop. What?
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 It's all this stuff you found on the beach.
Is this all stuff you found on the beach?
Quite the collection, eh?
Found any gold?
Only that pen on the floor over there. But it's too puny for my tremendous claws.
Maybe we can take that as well. Do you have anything that will help me to reach out? It's going to be that, isn't it?
Do you have anything that'll help me to reach out?
That's a very profound question. But if it's reaching that you want to do, you can't get much better than the ancient artifact on the wall behind me.
That's what I'm thinking. Looks like you enjoy your
Looks
chips.
like you enjoy your chips.
Oh, they are my absolute Achilles heel. Especially when covered in delectable chip spice.
Oh,
Okay, and that is... what exactly?
Oh, my dear, you simply haven't lived if you've not sampled the salty fire of chip spice.
yeah, but what is it?
A subtle blend of aromatic herbs, spices, and monosodium glutamate.
MSG.
What I want to know is, how come you remember something like that if I don't?
Good point.
The subconscious works in strange and convenient ways.
How did you get that rubber band on your claw?
How did you get that rubber band on your claw in the first place?
Interesting story, actually. I was out one day patrolling the perimeter for the usual do-badders, keeping the area chickadee-boo, what? But I was overcome by the delectable scent of bacon. I was drawn inexorably towards the source of the aroma. I found it almost immediately, of course, due to my heightened and fabulously perceptive senses. But the bacon deceived me.
Oh no.
I was a victim of my own uncommonly tenacious disposition. I was incarcerated. Within a minute, I was being unceremoniously hauled from the waves and paraded on a platter of crushed ice with only a sprig of parsley to hide my
Oh
shame.
no.
That must have been some massive parsley.
True.
Veritable forest, my little winkle. But this is where I triumphed. They shackled one of my claws with this wretched band. But before they could finish the job, I gave them the old 1-2. They were caught off guard by my remarkable strength and flung me far into the ocean.
Good for you.
I landed here, and I haven't left since. Can't have the troops seeing me like this, what?
Okay, so we're going to have to find a way of doing this. What will you do for me if I help you get that rubber band off?
What will you do for me if I help you get that rubber band off?
What is it that you want?
Well, I could do with something
grabby
to help
thing?
stop me from drowning. Something that'll help me to reach out and grab opportunities.
I don't like the way this is going.
Something a bit like that ancient artifact
Yeah,
on the wall.
that'll do.
Well, isn't that just flipping typical?
Of course, you could just wait for the rubber band to decompose. It'll only take 50 years or so.
Oh, okay, fine. Just get this band off me.
Fine. Okay, how can I get the rubber band off?
How can I get the rubber band off?
If my own mighty strength can't get it off, you're certainly going to need help. Do you have anyone who could help you?
You know what? I think I might. If I can find a way to get him onto this island.
Right, okay.
Goodbye, my little barnacle.
So, I'm thinking, given what that sign said, I wonder if we can swap out the duck for the bear. Because the duck's not going to be much help here, is it? So let's see, if we put the bear back, is it actually going to put us back at the Sandcastle? Let's give it a try. Yeah, it is. Okay, nice.
Mr. Fumble's over on the pier looking decidedly put out.
Oh
I don't think
no.
he's able to swim across.
Oh. Right. Fine. Let's try this again. But this time we'll chuck the water out of the glass. Like so. And then I guess we'll see if Mr. Fumble can get across. The only downside is the seagulls are there when the glass is empty, so I don't know if that's going to cause a problem, but we'll see. Is he here? No, he's not. Can we...
It leads down to the bottom.
Can we use the rope?
It's too slippery for my hands. A long, thin mannequin finger. It leads down to the bottom.
Okay. Can we say anything else to this guy? Okay, no, it doesn't look like
So
it.
long, my little scallop.
Can we pick up any of this stuff?
Do you want this pen?
I wouldn't have picked it up if I didn't want it. However, as it appears to be only compatible with pathetic human appendages, you may take it.
Okay.
Thanks.
So we can get the gold pen as well. Can we get the plastic pen?
I don't need any plastic litter.
Okay. Can we get any of this
Nah.
other stuff?
This vase is empty.
Okay, it's an empty vase. It's a bottle.
I really don't want to drink it.
Okay, no, we can't. Fine. Let's head back outside. Maybe we... Okay. To get back, we're going to need the duck again, aren't we? So I'm guessing we potentially have to find a way to clear the way for Mr. Fumbles to get through. So the
He'd
duck.
probably prefer it if the tide was in.
Yeah, so the duck will just stand here. That's fine. Fine, let's do this. Go back into the dream. Okay, right, now let's use this thing on the duck again. The duck's turned out to be really useful, hasn't it? Alright, now let's see if we can use any of these items with this lady here to fix this issue.
I found this thing. Do you reckon it's compatible with your nozzle?
Frankly, anything's worth a try at this point. Pass it over. Righto, let's see what this little chap can do.
Oh, that sound is disgusting.
That's
Oh,
done it.
nice.
I better get some chips in fryer right away.
Fine. Can we get some chips? Can you lend me some chips?
Could you lend me some chips?
Here, take a small bag. Stand still long enough or the ghouls will find you.
Oh
Thanks.
god, okay.
I'm not sure I fancy being mobbed by gulls.
Your choice, love. You want cheese on him?
Not today, thanks. No point wasting good cheese on the gulls.
There you go.
Right, okay.
Bye.
Have a good...
So we've got cheese as well. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave the dream. I reckon we've got to use those chips with the gulls down under the water when the tide's out. But we are out of time, so we'll do that in the next one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, and Coumadin, and I'll see you next time.